Okay, guys, we are live. So for those listening at home, welcome to Dungeon Musings, the Dungeon Musings YouTube channel. My name is Kevin Madison, and I'll be your friendly director today, because today we were going to carry on with our ongoing Night Below campaign, but because we were down a couple of players at the last minute, and because we of where we are in that story, we didn't want to press forward without a healer. So we've elected to return once again to what's becoming a channel favorite, the MCDM Tactical Heroic Cinematic Fantasy RPG Draw Steel, to continue the story we began on Friday last week. So with me today are the stars of today's session, which is HOHGARR must die still. I'll go the order. I've got you guys on the screen here. Why don't you tell us who you are and who you're playing? First up, we've got Dave, a resident armorsmith, by the by.
Thanks, Kev. I am Dave, and I am playing Vargosh the Savage, named after Conan the Savage, book by Leonard Carpenter, and in our last session, and he is a Fury? Yes, Fury.
I just realized I didn't save the things properly, so the stream is showing Night Below. For those of coming in expecting Night Below, I'll change the display and everything afterwards. Next up is Andrew.
Hi, everyone. I'm Andrew, and I'm playing Krusk, an Orc Shadow.
Very nice. And last, but certainly not least, is Jeffrey.
Hey everybody, I'm Jeff, and I'm playing Marit, and she is a human null, and her subclass is chronokinetic.
Very nice. So one of the things we talked about before we went live is that we actually haven't rolled the inciting incidents for these characters. So we're going to do that quickly to add some backstory for some of these heroes. Let's see here. Barbarians, rogues, yeah, exactly. All right, so first up, Dave, would you give us a D6 roll, please? 6. Warrior's Home. The orphanage you grew up in secretly supplied gladiators to the arena. Forced to fight against many childhood friends as an adult, you vowed to dismantle the arena and free other victims. You became a liberator, dedicated to ending the oppression of others until your dying breath. Krusk, what is your career? I think it's criminal, isn't it?
Yes, I believe so. Yes, it is.
Give us a D6 roll, please. 3. Friendly priest. You went to prison for your crimes and eventually escaped. An elderly priest took you in and shielded you. I think we actually rolled this before. Maybe not for your character, but for someone else. This is the Jean Valjean. You went to prison for your crimes and eventually escaped. An elderly priest took you in and shielded you from the law, convinced that your soul wasn't corrupt. They never judged you for your past, speaking only of the future. Eventually, the priest died, imparting final words that inspired you to become a hero. Yeah, Jean Valjean. So,
pretty much.
Yeah, which means I get to make an Orcish Javert to pursue you. So that'll be good. And then Marit, you're a gladiator as well. Betrayed. A local crime lord offered you money to throw your last bout, promising that you'd live through the ordeal and get a cut of all the wages placed on the match. You upheld your end of the deal, which made the knife in your back after the bout so surprising. You woke in a shallow grave, barely alive, and ready to mete out justice. So, before we dive in, let's talk about what Vargosh, you were the one who started the fight against HOHGARR. What do you remember from Friday's session?
So we had set out to get ambushed and turn the tide on a bunch of gnolls. So we had 2 wagons. The other 2 characters were in one wagon and I was in another. And as the gnolls jumped us, off came the tarps and out came the heroes, and we took it to them. Except it wasn't that easy. They had a sorcerer who was raising up like undead hyenas, which was kind of terrifying and dangerous. And then they had this cackle ability, and they would cackle, and it would upgrade one of the minions to a character level creature, which made the combat harder. And then there was like a chain reaction. If this other character hadn't cackled, then they could use it as well. And like it was just like bam, bam, bam. And they were also using some kind of a slide technique on the cackles. So they were like moving in and attacking, and we're like, oh crap, shit, stop, kill that guy. And yeah, it was pretty awesome. But we did some like cool epic stuff and escaped the day. Moved on to trying to track down HOHGARR. And we went to a tower where we spoke to an old survivor of a plague. And
do you remember why you were seeking him out?
Because we wanted to get information and or help on this Gnoll king or Gnoll leader that's rallied the Gnolls. And we had three choices. We could go to Red Rock Tower to talk to Father Nissus.
Yeah.
We could look for the Beggars Guild, who we weren't sure if we would get help from. They've been a little hard pressed. Or we could go to another band of Gnolls who don't see HOHGARR as their king and try to get help from them. We thought that was probably the worst choice of the three. So we went to see Father Nissus in the barony of Wolfbrook. And
not in the barony, it was about the barony. Remember, the barony is the place that was lost. Yeah,
the barony is a place that was lost, and he's the only survivor. And so we thought, with the Gnolls moving out of their normal territory and into the barony, that we could negotiate with him to either give us some help or some information or something. And it actually went fairly well. We did succeed in the negotiation. I don't want to say played on, but we appealed to his protective sense of the barony, and that we were going to try and get rid of HOHGARR, the Gnoll King, and let the Gnolls go back to squabbling clans and less of a threat to the barony and the surrounding nations. And then, not John. What was John's character's name? Filcarol. I want to say it right.
It was
Filcarol or
Filcarol. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not quite.
It's just a variation on Falcarol.
Yep.
It is. Yeah.
Nice.
Filcarol Hawkwind.
Yes. And Filcarol appealed to the Father Nissus's kind of godliness and whatnot to some extent. But it was really odd because Father Nissus isn't human. That was the first when he got there. Yeah, he's some kind of a construct, I guess.
Yeah.
So
George's character is a spy acting for the Kingdom of Tempest Cove, and that's the one that's concerned about these Gnolls coming in, particularly the Gnolls being organized. Anything else you recall, Dave? Or
epic Vargashian slaughter and some pretty cool magic from George's character. All sorts of really wicked fire magic.
Yeah,
and John's character did like cool stuff too, but it was hard to nail down. He's kind of some crowd control, I guess you could say.
Well, badass heals too. He was able to double with his maneuver actions. He was able for two characters to get healed. Yeah,
able to trigger another character to who wasn't their turn, able to get them to trigger a recovery off their turn, which
that's cool.
Would be really, really cool. Yeah.
So this will take place about a month afterwards, I think. And let me bring you to the map. And the reason I was asking about the positioning for ambush is because, so this is a loggers camp within the Whitehall Woods. This is going to be a little south of the Green Ridge Forest Valley, which is what leads down into the cursed lands of Wolfbrook. Wolfbrook was a community that was wiped out seemingly by a plague 200 years ago, and that's where HOHGARR and his fledgling army have gone to hole up for the winter to build up and then potentially attack Tempest Cove. But you did learn last time what fate had befallen there too. Dave, do you remember what that was?
Yeah, I even have notes. I just gotta get to it. So, the town of Wolfbrook, or
Barony of Wolfbrook.
Barony of Wolfbrook, had been approached by someone who was promising power and riches, and I don't remember his name now. Garth? No. Or I'm using a notebook that doesn't have it. Oh, yeah. Okoth the Learned?
Yes.
Who was trying to get the Barony to help him find something, I think it was. No?
Yeah, he came and promised some rich history of he would teach them the history of the barony, and they would get such riches and prestige from it. Turned out it wasn't that.
No, and turns out he was trying to kill off the entire barony and raise them all up as an army of undead. But he perished in the attempt along with them, which led Father Nissus to believe that Okoth the Learned wasn't the kind of head of the operation. He's maybe a lieutenant or something like that, because whatever was responsible survived, and it sounded otherworldly, perhaps.
Yeah, whatever artifact was in there that he tried to use, it killed him too, seemingly. And there's been no undead, and there's been no other creatures that have taken up refuge in this valley in the 200 years since, until HOHGARR went here.
And periodically, over the last 200 years, a miasma will appear in and around the barony and prevent anybody from going in and doing any proper searching, or has terminated search parties that have gone in trying to find this artifact or whatever's there.
Mm-hmm. So tonight's session is involving yet another ambush. More of the sounds so nice. Yeah, totally.
And it sounds vaguely familiar, Kev. I don't know.
It does. Yeah. We had talked as well. This whole thing was very strongly inspired by one of my favorite early quests in World of Warcraft for the Alliance side, because HOHGARR the Gnoll is someone who has killed many, many low-level player characters in the lifespan of the World of Warcraft game. So I thought it'd be a great inspiration for last week's session. So my question is, this is like a loggers camp, and one of the basically what you're here to do is to collect more information, to trap more gnolls and try and gather further information from them. To that end, you had the loggers come in, you had them set up your camp, and then basically you smuggled all of them out and then remained behind. So my question was, there are 2 shacks that are set up here. I think one is probably like the storage and cooking and stuff like that. One is probably the processing place for trees that have been cut down to transport them into logs. All the tents are just places where the loggers would be making their homes. Where would you like to position yourself for the ambush? Are you all in one area? Are you split up?
It's probably split up. At least I'd split up from Merrill, knowing that Krusk is probably going to disappear into the shadows at first opportunity.
Probably.
So what do you guys think? Both you two in the storage shed?
Yeah, probably, because I could try to like navigate around these tents and boxes and stuff. So
Okay. So then what this will mean, okay, so let's see here. It's round 1. So I get 1. And then there are 3 players. So I get 4 malice for the start of this round. What you've heard, can imagine you've got yourself set in different places. Krusk and Marit, the interesting thing would be that you would each know Vargosh, but you would not necessarily know each other. So you've been waiting for several hours for these gnolls to finally come in. And that's when you hear the distinctive, cackle of the abyssal hyenas as they're coming down. You sort of peer out the window of this thing, and you would be able to see them coming in. For the first round of combat, because you guys will have surprise, you will have an edge on all your attacks and powers. So, then, and one interesting thing too, Andrew, we found when we played, someone else played your character with a 3-party group. There's a neat thing that happens when there's more than just one person to act right after, when you decide when you're going to jump in. Remember, you got that ability to jump in after another player takes the turn?
Right.
Yeah, so it's neat because, like, with more adversaries, it's a matter of picking when the best time is for you to jump in and get that double action.
So wait, so I already understand that I can choose to go after another. I can insert myself after another player has gone. You're saying that's different?
No, that is, but the thing is that it's more interesting when there's more players who have to act.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, that makes
right, because there's more.
You're not just going with one other person.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
I've color coded the tokens as well, so you guys can tell which are squads on here. The damage carries over from one member of a squad into another member of a squad. Then, guys, who would like to go first? Or would you like me to go first with somebody? We can picture that, Marit has seen what's coming in and has tensed up her fist, and Krusk has his sword or short sword or whatever he's got out, and Krusk has gripped his, is it a great axe you have?
Yeah, it's not the stealthiest
We're not Krusk,
thing.
Vargosh, I'm confusing the orcs.
Oh,
sorry.
yeah.
Krusk has got the dagger. Vargosh, do you have the great axe or is it a great sword? I can't remember.
Great axe, yeah.
Great axe, okay. Which of you would like to go first, or would you like me to go with somebody first? Vargosh is going first, it looks like.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but it doesn't roll properly.
It didn't?
No.
Let's see
Roll
here.
0. 0 equals 0.
Oh, let's see here. Did you click on...
They have a new roll. You can click on the name of your heroic resource, and it's supposed to roll a D3.
Oh, let's see here. Yeah, there's the D3 underneath ferocity, so that it worked for me.
Oh. Mine, I rolled 0 again. Oh, great. Oh.
So are you rolling the one underneath ferocity?
No, if you click on the word heroic resource, when the thing is closed, it's supposed to roll a D3. It even says you're rolling your ferocity.
Oh, it says D3 or number. If you put a...
I have to type in D3?
No, if you click... If you put a number in, then it adds...
It's just adding to the heroic resource. Maybe that's what it is.
I think you got to put D3 in. Hold on, let's see. Yeah, you actually have to, when you click on it, you have to enter either a number 1 or a D3.
Okay, I know what that is then. So when you've got the characteristics closed, you can either roll your D3 or you can add what you're getting.
Exactly. If you're a class that has a static amount, then you get that. Otherwise, put D3 and roll that. Okay, so Marit, I think, gets automatically 2. Krusk, I think you roll as well. Is that right, guys? That the let's see, the null.
There's my actual roll.
Okay.
I gotta figure out where everything is.
Yeah,
again.
no, you gain 2 discipline per combat, and for the shadow,
I think that there was some other way I could gain it.
There are. You also, on top of that,
if you used an action or something, or if you
first time each combat that an enemy in your area, in the area of your null field, uses a main action, you get 1 discipline. And first time each combat that the director uses an ability that costs malice, you gain 1 action or 1 discipline.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. And then for Krusk, the shadow. Tactician Shadow, here we go. Shadow gains D3 insight at the start of each turn, and the first time in combat that you deal damage incorporating 1 or more surges, you gain 1 insight. And whenever you use a heroic ability that uses a power roll that costs 1 fewer insight if you have an edge or a double edge on it. So there's a discount you get on your things, not for generating extra. So first time you deal damage incorporating a surge, you get an additional insight. And then also, if you're rolling with an edge or a double edge, your powers cost 1 less insight.
Okay.
Which means this first round, all your powers, because you're rolling with an edge, will cost 1 less insight.
Right. Okay. Sweet.
Yeah. Okay, so then again, just to repeat, when you to generate yours, each of you guys will click on the heroic resources word. Jeff, you'll enter a 2 because you get 2 at the start of each round. Andrew, you'll hit D3, and then it'll roll that for you.
Yeah, I've got the D3 right there on the thing. So yeah.
No, not the D3 button. You can just hit on the word heroic resources, and it'll ask you. Okay. D3 or 2, put D3 in, and then it'll roll for you. But Vargosh, you got your ferocity?
Yep, I got a whole 1. Woo-hoo.
Nice. Okay. And then hold on, Marie, do I have yours? We realize they fix it too, so we can track heroic resources on where is it here? Let me just take a look at Dave's token. They've changed it. Oh, no, that's just the surges. Why is that?
Oops.
Let's see here.
My numlock must be off.
Resource, there we go. Okay. I'm just going to change your blue bar will not be surges, guys. It'll be your heroic resources, whatever they are.
Okay.
Put it at 10. And then, so then Vargosh.
Okay, Vargosh is going to come out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And smack that thing.
Okay. So you're racing out. That was your move, your main action.
Yeah, and then I'm going to use just a free strike.
Remember, your signature attacks are always better than your free strikes.
Yeah, but rushing out, I can get 2 surges. To the death. I'm going to use that.
Okay.
That doesn't cost me.
Yeah, the signature actions do not cost heroic resources. The heroic actions cost you resources.
Right.
Here, 3. Wow. Okay. Speaking of which, I want to quickly
get 2 surges from this.
Rusk, Kit, forgive me, I'm just going to fuck around with your character sheet for a second here, but one of the things, the hits actually work now. So I want to make sure I've got your cloak and dagger modifiers in, because it'll add.
Gives me +4 on a tier 3 attack.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking crazy.
+4 damage on a tier 3 attack. So.
And then yours, it's your cloaking dagger. Okay, whoops. +1. Oops, +1. +1. And range +1, +1, +1. Everything else is set. Oop, range distance 5. Range distance Great. Everything else is set. Activate that. Okay, sorry, Andrew. So this is something that they've added since we last played. So the modifiers you get from your kit, from your gear, is now going to automatically calculate. That's why Vargosh did so much fucking damage with the tier 3, is because of his kit. All right, so 15 damage. Look at this. That is 1, 2, 3 that you take down, and you gain 2 surges. What do we see, Vargosh, as you race in and take those gnolls out?
It's just he runs into the pack and slices through a whole bunch of them.
Love it. You still have a maneuver. What are you doing for that?
I don't really have a maneuver that can do anything. No. Nothing really. No. Nothing.
Nothing?
Nobody's within reach.
Oh, yeah, and you have to aid another, you have to be adjacent.
Yeah. I can search for hidden creatures, but that's...
Yeah, not really...
not really relevant.
All right, so then, am I going with somebody, or Krusker, you jumping in?
I can't, no, I'm gonna hold off.
Then I will go with the Marauder. He sees Vargosh charge in, and here we go. I have 4 malice. I'm using 3 to activate his Marauder's cackle tongue. So he...
Do I have to be in range of you using the malice to get that bonus?
Within your aura, which I think is 2 squares, right?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
that's
okay.
what I wasn't sure. Yeah.
So then this guy can shift his speed, and then for the Marauder's action or move, he's going to move in, and he's going to try and bash you, Vargosh. It's not a great roll. So that is 4 points of damage.
Okay.
Do you want to use your triggered action to reduce that?
No.
Take the 4? Okay.
I'm going to take the 4. -4. Oh. How if I just write 23?
There you go. Okay. All right, so he batters you with this flail, and he's screeching, and so Andrew and Jeff can enjoy the lovely art of Knowles in Draw Steel. That is what he's facing.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Then it is one of you guys to go. Marit or Krusk? You can't choose to let me go as well, but...
no.
I like doing damage.
Got an idea, Andrew, or you want me to go?
My thought had been I'm gonna try to stay out of sight for a second and then jump in.
Sure. Okay. So then,
Did you delete your token? Yeah.
Yeah.
You deleted your token.
oh,
I thought it was deleting a message in the chat. I must have clicked on my token instead. I'm having a problem with my computer, Nate.
You join the club. I made the changes to the thumbnail and the description of the video, and then I didn't save anything. So
my problem is between keyboard and chair, though.
So, yeah, and we've talked about my computer problem from today as well too. So, Jeffrey, what are you doing?
I'm going to use a free maneuver to start up my null field.
Okay, what does it look like as you activate your null field?
I think it's sort of like the space around me. It's almost like you can see it vibrating because the sort of time operates differently within that sphere.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna move out. I couldn't see where my move distance is.
Your speed will be one of your drop down things.
Oh, it's on characteristics, isn't it? Yeah. Oh yeah, there it is.
Under agility.
Yeah. 1, 2,
8.
3,
Wow.
4, 5, 6. So I can move into this knoll here.
Yeah. Sorry, I don't have them on squares right now.
Yeah, that's okay.
Got them on now.
And then I will do my basic attack there. Whatever it's called, the faster than the eye.
Love it. Okay. Just your main action.
Yeah.
Oh, did you click on your discipline?
Oh, whoops, sorry, no. Hero
So heroic token you hit 2, remember, for yours?
Yep. There
Beautiful.
we go. And if I click this, it rolls it, right?
If you click on the roll button, then yes.
Oh, and this round you said we have an edge.
You have an edge with it, correct.
Right, here we go.
Which means Cross will gain an extra tier 2. Pretty good. And so that won't quite kill it, but if you apply your agility score damage, it will.
Yeah, I'll just take that one out.
Okay.
That's right face to face with me.
So what does it look like as you're deploying your psionic strike here?
I think in this one it's just a blow that just comes out way faster than it should. Probably a kick, because I mean they're gnolls and so they're pretty big and tough. So
You had enough move to move one further square forward, right?
Yes, one more.
Because that targets 2 creatures or objects.
Oh yeah, but it's the second one is just if I want to hit somebody with the agility.
Right, that's right. Okay. All right.
I can do 2 different if they would drop to the damage.
Just double check that I haven't listed that wrong. Because I wonder if...
It has to be a second target? I don't know.
No, I wonder if you get to do 2, and then the effect is you can also deal that, because typically...
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Yeah, like typically the effect comes after, but like when you're selecting targets for it... let's see here. Okay, so that was faster than the eye. And let me just double check the rules for powers. Characteristic damage. Target.
Excuse me.
I think the way it works is you target 2 creatures with your base ability, and then you can also deal damage equal to your agility to 1 creature or object adjacent to you.
Oh, okay.
So if you put yourself there...
Yeah, then I can attack 2 of them.
Yep. So one of them dies.
Yeah.
Now you have a maneuver.
No, isn't that free maneuver count or no?
It's a free maneuver. It does not count towards your...
Oh.
As long as it's not a maneuver.
I don't know that I have one.
You could knock one of those back. Like, remember how much it does things take damage from being knocked? Oh, not into their allies, though. But if you want to knock back one of those into a wall or something like that, what is your...
Knockback, you use the knockback ability. I think it's on... I have it entered here, yeah.
Yeah, it's under the maneuver, I think.
Yeah, I could roll that one, sure.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, I still have an edge on it. Yeah, sure.
You do.
I want to do that.
Critical hit.
Oh my goodness.
So you push it 3 squares, and is your intuition 2? I mean, it doesn't matter. These things are smaller than you, so...
Yeah, my intuition is 2, yeah.
All right. So, I mean... the heck happens with a critical hit on it? You know, it'll be at the beginning of section. Let's see here. That's the first critical hit we've rolled, I think.
It is. We've been waiting for it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah? Nice.
Yeah. Okay. Basics.
I was excited when I saw my tier 3. I looked up. I'm like, oh, it's only an 18, not a 19.
And the heck is... Here we go. Critical hit. You gain an additional main action you can use immediately.
What? It's awesome.
Wow.
Oh, Hold on, but an ability roll made as part of a maneuver can't score a critical hit.
Oh, okay.
So-
that would make sense. It's if your main action is a crit.
2, 3, but you
well,
knocked that
that
thing.
was almost exciting.
Bit of a roller coaster
It's
ride.
still impressive.
Yeah, that's a hell of a hit. I'm going to double check that the push
I'm
doesn't.
happy with it.
I thought that a push into an ally doesn't cause damage, but let me double check here. 270.
But yeah, if you push them into walls and stuff, they take damage,
Yeah.
which is cool. Hey, Crust, want me to throw you?
When you force a creature into another creature, the movement ends and both take 1 damage for each square remaining. Okay, so it is creatures.
Oh,
So
wow.
your
That's
fucking
pretty
maneuver, you would have had 2 more squares after that, which means with your with your push, that has killed that one,
sweet. Beautiful.
and the other one takes damage. Huge hit. I'm gonna have to start summoning. Okay, so then
Way to go, Mary.
it is my turn unless Krusk is going to interrupt.
No, because the thing I wanted to do, I don't have the right circumstances yet, so I'm waiting to see what you do.
All right. So then, Krusk has
not meeting
left Marit for the
This game's
Abyssal
following it.
Hyenas, and they will take that opportunity. Yeah. I guess they laugh, It's the...
Yeah, I'm like, where's the growling coming from?
I don't know. He really wanted to growl. I got to do a Dracula voice on Sunday in our Champions game, our Dracula dossier voice. And not just a Dracula voice, I got to do Dracula's voice as a Dracula voice. It was fucking enjoyable. Okay, then this thing comes in. Marit. That is 8. It's not great damage, but I got 4 of them on you, which means 12 points of damage.
Wow.
Now remember, you might have a free triggered action that allows you to reduce damage.
I do.
Okay.
It is. Where is that? Oh, I'm sorry. It's under triggered. Inertial shield. Half the damage.
Nothing damage. Oh, and I've also got... you killed 2 of these things as well. One of them was in melee with you at the time. They have something called Death Snap. When they're reduced to 0 stamina, they make a free strike against you, so you also take 3 damage from that initial one. So you would have taken 3 damage from the one that killed you, and then you took 12, which is reduced to 6.
So 18 and then 12 reduced to 6 puts me to 12.
And you could spend your 2 discipline to reduce it even further. Yeah, that's what your initial shield. Spend discipline on a 1-for-1 basis to reduce damage.
No, I'll save up for a bit.
Take the damage. Okay. All right. Then, Krusk, you want to go? You want me to go again?
Yeah. So now I'm gonna run in,
Yeah.
and I'm going to. I like teamwork because it has its place.
Love it.
So I'm gonna use. So this is my.
You rolled edge?
Oh wait! I also did not roll my.
Heroic resource.
Insight.
Insight.
Yeah.
Remember, it's D3. You're going to put in. No, remember, you got to put D3
Oh,
in.
I gotta put the.
Yep. That's okay. So I could see how it would be easy to. Okay, so you got 1.
Well, all right.
But it's already added to you, which is nice.
Added, and
you're going to gain 1 more from this edge
I
attack.
get 1 more from yeah.
And then why don't you give us
not
a?
automatic, but that's okay.
Why don't you give us a D10 roll? Because we know you rolled a 10. You must roll better than. You can't roll any worse than what you did there. Okay, so that puts it at 3 higher, so that would be a 14, which would be a 16 total, which is still tier 2. All right, so that is 9 points of damage. If any ally is adjacent to the target, you gain 1 surge before making the power roll. which means you also gain 1. So you're going to gain 2 additional insight. And then remember, you can spend the surge to add +2 damage if you'd like. Or you can sit on the surge and use it as something else.
2 damage is not. I'll wait and put it on to another more.
So then that
attack.
is one dead and 1, which means Crust, you take 3 points of damage from the death snap.
Okay.
You could use your reaction to reduce that by half, but like that's 2 points of damage.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay.
Or, yeah, because I don't need to use the. I got that maneuver, that triggered action, but I don't need to teleport. I've got them right in front of me. So.
Yeah, and I've also got 2 more things to go, or 3 more groups of things to go. So.
Yeah.
All right. Then, Vargosh, we have 2 more of these abyssal hyenas come in. That is 13. It's a 15 total. That is 7 points of damage, Marie. Not Vargosh, Marie.
Oh, man.
Okay.
But I've taken death snap damage, Kev, is what I...
No, because you were fighting gnolls, not hyenas.
Oh, right.
Although the hyenas... Yeah, the hyenas have an ability when non-minion things die.
The hyenas are no laughing matter.
The hyenas are no laughing matter, indeed. Okay, then... Let's see here. Let's go with the summoner. I don't have enough malice right now, guys. This is terrible news. He's going to move forward, and I can only target 1 creature with this. But as he's laughing, his head kind of arcs back, and for Andrew and Jeff's benefit, guys, this is the Gnoll Summoner. Look at this lovely guy. That's great.
I think it's. Is it? I'm gonna take a look. Is it the same or? That's the. Oh yeah. It's the Free Mortals. It's the same art.
Oh, same art. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Nice.
so he cackles back, and then he's going to unleash the... I was going to check. Is your inertial shield, Marit, is that a free triggered action, or is it a triggered action?
Sorry, the defensive one?
Yeah.
It just says triggered.
It's triggered, so it's not free. Yeah, okay. All right. Then, and remember, you guys have 3 hero tokens, and if you want to know what you can spend your hero tokens on, that is on the cheat sheet. So that would include things like spend 2 of the 3 to gain a recovery. You can use that at any time, correct, including when I'm about to kill you. I mentioned because the summoner has summoned Flame Wad again and done 5 points of fire damage to Marit. It's your stamina right now. So Marit, if you wanted to spend 2 hero tokens, unless you've got some other free interact, you could spend
no, I don't have any other actions.
So you could spend 2 hero tokens to gain stamina back as if you had spent a recovery. And that would
like
be...
two, not my hero resource?
No. Hero tokens are the things that you guys share. It's your narrative meta currency.
Oh, okay.
So, it would be
how much would I gain back? 8?
7 back.
7. Okay. So then I'd be at 7 instead of 0.
Exactly. As you're hit by this thing. And then I have 1 no wilding to go against Vargosh. That is 2 points of damage, Vargosh.
Okay.
As he hits you with his flail. That is the end of round 1, guys. We are on to round 2. Who would like to go first?
I'll go.
Okay. Well, hold on. Remember, you can always interrupt, right?
You can go after somebody if they're triggered thing. Maybe Merritt should go so that at some point in this turn can take a recovery and get some more health back.
Yeah, Merritt could take a maneuver to catch your breath and gain
7 more points back.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a great
Also,
way to heal.
Merritt, you gained another. I use main action, so you would have gained.
That's what I was just trying to read where that was. Yeah. Okay. So I'm at 3.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sure. I can go first.
Okay. And I gain.
Let's see. Hold on. If I go first, I actually go to 5, which lets me use. Oh, but I take 3 damage from each of these guys that falls.
Yeah.
Because I could probably really possibly wipe them out, but
you could then use your. I'd count because you're a squad. I would use all the damage together, so you could use your inertial shield to have it.
Oh, okay.
Which would be.
So I have, if it's my turn, I have 5, and my one big skill is 5.
What are you gonna
do? Let's see. Hold on. It's under maneuvers.
Ooh. Well, you can trade your main action for a maneuver. The reason I'm oofing is because you might want to catch your breath as well.
You
spend a recovery
first.
Gain another 7 stamina back.
Sure. Yeah. Okay. So then I go to 14 first.
Yep. And your green bar is your recovery, so you'd be at 7.
Oh yeah. There we go. That one like that.
Perfect.
Andrew's like, I'm going to go right after him.
And then I will use a squad unto myself. Oh, whoops,
beautiful.
I didn't roll it. I just clicked on it.
Okay.
Here we go.
Tier 1.
Oh, what a terrible roll.
Okay. Now you could spend a hero token to reroll. That'd be all your hero tokens.
I mean, it's 9:20 already. Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah. Okay.
Sure. And this is my big action, so let's try and get a better result than 1. There we go.
9 damage to everything. So then what would happen is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That would be 15 points of damage.
Ouch.
But you can take your inertial shield.
Yeah.
And you can disengage as a free maneuver after you use this ability.
Oh, so I could step away.
But their reaction would happen before your free maneuver because it's not a triggered action.
No, the snapback. Yeah.
But what do we see as you take these things down and manage to sort of use your chronokinetics?
You can just see that, like, all this flurry of action that's happening around her has sort of like built up into her shield, and she sort of dissipates all the energy from it at once. And you just see all these blows, kicks, punches, elbows, headbutts as she's just moving so fast.
Love it.
That you can barely see her. But
so it would be 15 damage. If you're using your inertial shield, then it would be down to it'd be 7 points you take.
Okay. So I drop back to 7.
So that's your main action.
A lot of damage and taking a lot of damage.
Did you spend your? Oh yeah, and you spend your maneuver. So that means you still got to move.
Yeah.
And you can disengage as a free action, and I think your disengage is listed on your character sheet right next to your speed. Your disengage is a 3, so you can move 3 squares, and then you can move 8.
Yeah. So why don't I? What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move 1, 2, 3 like this, and then I'm gonna use my 8 to get around behind the summoner.
Love it.
1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm gonna be like here by this pass.
Okay.
Or by this sort of path out.
You may know that Krusk is most optimal when you guys are engaged in melee.
Together, I know, but just this turn. I mean, I will next turn.
Yeah, fair enough. You also took a lot of damage, right? So
you're saying I could go right behind.
Put it this way: you may not have to wait too long. Hitting you in the meantime.
I got it.
Yeah. Okay, so then I have so much malice that I can summon so many undead abyssal hyenas. I can't wait to take my turn. I assume that Andrew will not be acting next.
Well, hold up a second, because hesitation is weakness.
No.
I'm going.
Go ahead. What are you doing?
First, I'm not going to forget this time. I'm going to roll my
yes, insight.
heroic resource.
Let's see. So D3.
D3.
Let's see. Come on, big money. Oh!
I was really hoping for a 2.
Mm. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's fine. I'm going to... Oh, wait. No, I only get 1 main action, so it's fine. I'm going to run in.
Yeah.
And I'm going to once again do Teamwork Has Its Place.
Okay.
Because that way I get yet another thing.
And if you spend a surge on the damage, you'll gain your 5. You'll gain an additional. Remember, because you spend surge on damage.
You're so helpful.
I have my moments.
But you're still helpful. But yes, let's do that. Because then I will gain the 5 so next turn.
And you're attacking with an edge, so you're gaining another point because you've got you're flanking him.
Shit. Right. I didn't click that properly. Then just a second. I do get an edge.
Yeah. Well, actually, I'll put your
and then I don't put the bonus in or anything because it's wait, no, because the surge doesn't add anything to the
surge adds +2 damage.
Right, but not to the roll. Okay.
Technically, Aura can increase the potency of an ability, but you're not doing that.
Yeah.
Wow, tier 3. Okay. If any ally is adjacent, you also gain 1 surge. So you currently have 2 surges. You could spend both of those to do +4 damage, which would do 16 total.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's what we're gonna do.
So look at this. Boom! Holy shit! What do we see as you race in and just tear into this thing?
I think Krusk turns, runs, and he's only got the 1 dagger. That's fine. He actually leaps in the air, holding the dagger like this, and just lunges right into the summoner.
Okay, knocks you aside. You still have a maneuver.
That is correct. I could knock it back too, couldn't I? Oh no, I could try to grab this thing. The summoner. Yep. So I'll do that.
Yeah, grab him.
Oh.
Ooh.
Well.
No. Oh yeah, so you didn't. No effect at all. I mean, it's good because he doesn't get attack opportunity on you. Or free strike. Okay. So then it is my turn to go with somebody. Oh boy. I don't know.
You're running out of somebodies to go with. I shouldn't get cocky.
He's got a pile of malice, and he's like, "Oh,
he's got just enough health bar to even the odds a little."
Hey, so let's use. I need 3 malice for this. And he tackles as you're trying to cut into him, Krusk. And 2 abyssal hyenas pull themselves up from hell. Coming up to come get you. That is his maneuver. Then as his action, he's gonna his claw. Seeing this illustration here where his claw is covered by that malevolent blue violet color?
I don't see anything.
That is what is reaching towards you right now to try and grab your clawed hand or your dagger-filled hand. That is only a 12. That means you take 5 fire damage, Krusk, as he burns you. And then his move will be to disengage.
In all this confusion,
yeah.
I only take I take half the damage.
Yeah, so round down, so only 2 points of damage. Are you going to teleport as well?
So I'll put 2 more up. I mean, I don't want to. I'm not going to abandon merit, so I will teleport. But I'm teleporting over here.
Okay. Also, you should have 6 insight right now because you got 1 from spending surges on damage and 1 from attacking with edge.
Oh, I got an extra 1. You're right.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Then it
I've got to
is
find something to spend that on.
Vargosh's turn. What are you doing?
I'm gonna roll a heroic resource.
Yeah, get your ferocity.
Oh, I'll just add that to ferocity. That puts me at 4,
Yeah.
which is good.
Mr. Ghost, sorry, I posted at the top. I screwed up on the thumbnail on this. We weren't able to play Night Below tonight because we had some last minute cancellations. So we decided to play this again. I set up everything to be the thumbnail and whatnot for Draw Steel and forgot to save it before we started playing. So it shows as Night Below. I'll correct it before it goes to the archive. Sorry, someone was asking about, wait, this isn't...
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Wait, I'm so confused.
I should repost that thing, again. Sorry, Vargosh, what do you do? So you got 2 more ferocity. You're sitting on 4 so far.
Yeah, I'm gonna spend 3 right now.
Hey, did you gain the 1 when you took damage?
Yes. I started with 1. I took 1 for damage. I just got 2. I'm gonna spend 3 of it right now.
Yeah.
Back.
Tier 3 again. Holy shit. All right, so it's
area,
1 more.
Area effect.
Yeah. Okay.
First.
Huge hit. Push 3. 1, 2, 3. The Marauder is knocked back. You still have a maneuver. You still have a move.
I'm gonna move here, and I'm gonna.
So remember, so you spent 3, but remember your ability, your ferocity ability. That's based on what you started with. So I think you might get a bonus to knockback.
Yeah, actually, you know what? Can I use my surges in that attack?
To do extra damage, yeah.
Yeah, I have 2 surges. What if I don't? What if I haven't moved yet? And could I add surges to that?
Yeah, it would just be it would add 4 damage. So he still is around.
Just not very well.
He's not doing. Yeah, so so what potency is certain abilities will have a thing where it's like if your might is less than your potency, then it'll do certain effects.
The words are all clickable now. They weren't before, and I accidentally clicked on it.
Oh, got it. Okay, cool. Well, anyway, the potency will come up. I think generally it's the tier 3 abilities or the 5 resource abilities that trigger those things.
Okay.
But now you could, if you want to rush forward and
rush forward and knock them back as my maneuver.
Sure. What bonus are you getting for having 4 ferocity?
That's a might score. I gotta go back to my characteristics, I think. No,
it's under features, I think. The features tab.
Features? Oh, my primordial cunning?
Yeah.
First time you slide a creature on your turn, you gain 1 surge. Yeah. So if I slide a creature on my turn, I gain 1 surge.
And then
ferocity 2, when I use a knockback maneuver, I force movement distance bonus equals your agility score.
Just 2, I believe.
Yeah.
Okay.
So let's knock them back.
So push 1, but that'd be 3 in total.
Yeah.
So
bam.
Nice.
I almost killed you. Now I'm just gonna throw you back because you're weak.
Well, you're just like, you hit him and then you race forward and hit him again, and you can split your move up if you want to move up to him again. I think isn't your move like a 6?
Yeah, it is. I'm just gonna get in his grill one more time.
Yep. All right.
Die already.
Then I'm gonna go with the Marauder because he's gonna die soon.
So you might as well go now.
Yeah. Let's use his Fury Flail once again. That is 15, so that's 5 points of damage you take, Vargosh.
Okay, so I'll have that.
Okay. And then I have 2 Abyssal Hyenas that get to go after Krusk. Krusk, that is 7 points of damage you take.
Oof.
Mm-hmm. Then that is the end of the round. We are into round 3 because there's round 3 and there are 3 of you guys. I get 6 malice.
Oh, look at that.
That is wonderful.
Sounds like
Who
you
would like to go
Christmas
first?
shopping.
I'm going to take a look at the malice spends for Knowles.
I'm happy to not go.
Shit. Guys, one of them is called Blood Pool. One Knoll minion suddenly explodes into a pool of blood, spattering the area within 3 squares of them. Any Knoll who starts their turn in this area deals an extra 5 points of damage on their next strike.
What?
Once per round, an Abyssal Hyena who starts their turn in the blood pool turns into a Knoll Marauder, keeping their current stamina.
What?
Don't like that.
So who would like to go first? Because I got a blood pool. I put an order in for a blood pool, and I got 2 minions left on the... Let's see if Hellish Amazon, which I guess not that different from Amazon, is going to deliver beforehand. Who's going first?
I don't know. What do you guys think?
I guess it doesn't. I don't need to ever go first, really.
Right. That's fair. Okay, so I'll go. I have a question though, Kev.
Yeah.
Was it? I know it was only the first time you used malice within my field. Was it any time you used a main action?
I think it's a first time in a round is typically how they work.
Oh, okay. First time in the round. Okay.
Yeah. So, and I did definitely use one. We're only around
last turn. Yeah, but it was last turn. You did one because you used the summoner. He did a maneuver and a main action. I just wasn't sure if I gained.
I also used a malice action, which you gain 1 from. Because remember, I summoned
that's every round.
Yeah.
Oh.
Let me double check. Let me double check because some of them are.
I just wasn't sure. I was going to ask on my turn.
No, it's because some of them are every round and some of them are once per combat.
Yeah, like mine are. If every round, the first time I take damage, I gain.
Yeah, and then you become yours is when you become winded the
Bloodied.
first time in the combat, right? Yeah. So each time, the first time each combat round that the director uses an ability that costs malice, you gain 1 discipline. So you'll gain 1 from that.
Yeah. Okay. So
And-
just combat round. Yeah.
The first time each combat round that an enemy in the area of your null field uses a main action, you gain 1. So you should be starting the round with 2 discipline.
Okay. That's what I just I wasn't sure if you. When you read them the first time, I didn't hear round. I just heard combat.
For sure. No, that's totally fine. And because with every class, like it's the cool thing about the game because the variety, it's different with each class, right?
Yeah,
like,
you got to get used to it. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so Marie, more discipline. What are you doing?
I'm gonna move in on. Well, I guess I don't have to move. I can just attack them from here.
Okay.
So
There is that stump there, so if you do plan to do a knockback, you want to maybe position yourself so it'll be pushed into it.
You know what? I'm gonna actually do the maneuver first and just push him.
Okay. So you might want to position yourself because a push is directly away from you.
Oh, right. You don't control right in this game. So if I
slide,
do move,
you get to control where they go. Pull, they're directly towards you. Push, it's directly away.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm gonna. There we go. I'm gonna shove him. Knockback. That's what's called, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Tier 2. Beautiful. All right.
Shove him into the stump.
So that is he'll take 2 damage because you got 2, so he's not quite down. Do you have any surges?
Possibly.
I don't think any. I don't remember any of your abilities granting you surges, but squad into myself.
I get them. Sorry, I get them when the first time on a turn that you willingly move 1 or more squares as part of an ability, you gain a surge.
You did disengage last turn, so you would have gained a surge from that.
Right.
The reason I ask is you could spend damage. The guy took damage from this, spend the surge on that, and he's dead.
Oh, yeah, let's do that.
Okay, so what does it look like?
I think it's just sort of like, he's focused on Krusk and, almost forgot about Marit, and she just moves behind him, and her null field just sort of like squishes him against the stump. Yeah.
All right, you still have 7 squares you can move, and you still have a main action.
Yeah, because I was going to use my main action to recover.
Yep, because you can trade a main for a maneuver or a move.
Right, so this goes to 6.
Yep, and you gain 7 more back.
Get some stamina back, and now I'm going to move in to help. I think I'm going to help Krusk by positioning across from him.
Okay. And then I get to, I assume, spend all of this malice to suddenly summon Blood Pool. I'm sure Andrew's not going to ruin my fun 2 rounds in a row, right?
And I'm sure this joke isn't going to get old anytime soon that we keep going back and forth because hesitation is weakness.
What are you doing?
But this time, I get to have a little bit of fun, don't I? Because you'll notice I have 6 heroic resources here.
Wow.
Wonder
Did you roll for
what I might be doing with those?
Did you roll for your heroic resources this round?
I mean, sure. I guess I should. I'm going to use a bunch. So
yeah, keep it up.
Oh man!
Jeez,
I mean, to be fair, the last time we did
you
this,
got 3 every time. Yeah,
every single time. So fair enough. Roll 20. Let's balance it out. Okay. So I've spent all my surges, so no edges or banes or bonuses or anything. But here we go. Coup de grace. Tier 3. I didn't even need it.
Whoa.
Oh my goodness.
Okay. Oh, that's interesting. It does the one with the kit and one without.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Wait, what? Plus 18.
What? Wait, plus 18. That can't be right.
Oh, no, your coup de grace does do an awful lot of damage. Let me double check here.
Oh, no, yeah, that's true. It says right there, tier 3 is plus 18.
Yeah, so let's see. I'm in the monster book. Because your character was set up on a previous version of the character sheet is. Let's just see if it something has changed in the way it displays. But coup de grace, I know it does a shit ton of damage. So tier 5 coup de grace, it does 16 plus your agility, which would be 18, plus 2d6 plus 1. So yeah, these numbers are right. But as the first one is the one you want to use because it includes the kit bonus. I don't know why it's rolling twice. There, that's weird. But in any event, because this was 6. Yeah, 6 plus 3.
Do you have an edge? Maybe is that the rolling twice thing?
Don't have an edge active.
I don't know. Because look, if you hover over them, like one of them is being rolled with the edge, one of them is being rolled without. It might be the way I set up the. Let's see here. It was coup de grace. Let's see what. Yeah, you know why? Hold on. It's because this is before they automated it so much. I actually had to put in the separate rolls. So I can just take those out right now, and it won't roll again. You know, when you put like the double square brackets in, that it'll roll the dice for you. That's what that is. Try and click on it again. We're going to use the first result there, Andrew, but just as an example.
Sure.
There you go. Because before, it wouldn't roll the 2d6 for you. Now it does. So character sheet has gotten that much better in the month since we first played this.
This ability is I mean, obviously it's, there's a reason it's 5 insight.
Yeah.
But it is crazy.
It is one creature, but because they are a squad, it would carry over. So big damage. Now, that is your main action. You still have a maneuver and you still have a move.
Yeah. I'm not going to steal Vargosh's thunder, but it's cool. So I'm going to Black Ash teleport anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't get there no matter what. It's only 5 squares.
But don't you spend extra extra insight to go further?
Spend 1 or more insight. You teleport 1 additional square for each insight spent. So I spent 5, so I have 2 insight here. I still haven't moved actually, so
that's 7 squares right there.
I move like 5.
Oh, you haven't moved either. Yeah, shit.
I haven't moved at all. So
yeah. You can move and use 8 attack.
I forget how much is it. 6 I move? I want to say on the
under
characteristics.
speed.
It's under
Speed 7. There you go. Never mind. 7.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
I moved 7 anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 is enough to get there just by movement alone.
Okay.
You guys are so fast.
Yeah.
And you could spend your maneuver to aid another, which would give Vargosh an edge on the attack.
I will do that so Vargosh can have the glory.
Okay. It is finally my turn again. Bunch of bullies. Jeez, you guys. All right, so then let's hear what Knowles. He doesn't have anything interesting to do, but I think I've got.
Is there a bring a friend? Like,
What's cool is they've got there's default spends. I tell you what, I would. They're working on a GM screen. I'm really looking forward to when that comes out because it's going to have some of the default malice spends. I'm going to use malicious strike. So it's 5 malice, and it does. I do extra damage equal to the creature's highest characteristic score, and then each point I spend on top of that does 3 extra. So let's see how hard we can hit Vargosh. Let's see. So the Marauder has a highest stat is a 1. It's tier 1, guys. So I'll do 4 extra damage with this. Winds up. Oh, you know what? No. I'm going to save. I'll do 2 extra damage because I can spend 2 extra malice and hit a second target. So let's hit both these fucking orcs. Let's see.
So much for running over to help him.
And that is a 14, so that means he sweeps his flail around, and both of you take 7 points of damage from this.
Sweet. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Now, Crush, you still haven't used your black ash or your triggered action, right?
Actually, right, because I get it each turn. So 7, so I would take the
3.
4. 3? Yeah.
3, round down.
I'm not going to take the damage reduction.
Because you want that ferocity?
Yeah, why not?
Nice. Okay, then it is. Oh, then he also has maneuver, and he's going to try and knock you back.
Oh.
So he kicks Vargosh. Vargosh is knocked 1 back from the kick, and then he is going to disengage to try and let the GM spend some of that malice. Then Vargosh, it is your turn.
Okay. Vargosh is going to go back a square.
Yeah.
And then he's going to run forward and now do I get my edge because of the aid?
Yes.
Even though I got moved?
Even though you got moved, Crust granted that while you guys were engaged, so. Did you roll for your ferocity?
Oh, I didn't roll my ferocity.
Because remember, that sets your max for the round, right? Which could affect your cunning ferocity. 1 more. Okay.
Well, I'm still at 4 to start the round.
Okay.
Oh, wait. I did it wrong. When you're winded, you get a D3, not 1.
So why don't you give us a D3 roll? There you go, 2 more. So you're at 6.
Yeah. But this isn't even a spend. So yeah, I'm gonna do this devastating rush.
Beautiful.
So move up to 3 squares towards the target until extra damage equals the number of squares moved in this way.
3 is 18. What does it look like as you absolutely annihilate this thing?
It's already wounded from the last couple of attacks, and Vargosh just hits it right in the side of the head and just knocks his head off.
Yeah. All right. So it is down, and you guys would gain 2 victories for that, and you would be able to spend some recoveries afterwards. But we're out of time, though, so we really don't have more time for more fights or more role-playing, but HOHGARR must die still is going to have to be continued at some point. Whatever you find from these guys, and whatever you were looking for from them, from the Rot Bashers clan or tribe, we'll have to learn some other time whenever we find another excuse to play Draw Steel for a session. So, yeah, still to be continued. Exactly. So, Andrew and Jeffrey, this is the second time you guys have played this. Now, what did you guys, what were your takeaways from your second time at bat with Draw Steel?
I still really like it. I look forward to making characters sometime in the near future.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, same. I think it's a game that forces me to be far more tactically minded than I typically am when we play. Even if all that is me timing when I choose to go, which is a really kind of OP ability when you think about it. The ability that I can just like you said, the comment of multiple with the more players, the more powerful that ability becomes.
Yeah.
Because imagine, say, if I had like some sort of healing potion or whatever, and there were like 5 of us, and one of them goes down. All I have to do is wait for the next character in our party to go, and I trigger that and run up to the character that went down and force a potion down their throat. And like it has the potential to be a really clutch thing. So yeah, it's really interesting.
I think it captures the whole the rogues are quick thing in a way that is really unique to the system in a way, but it really is in a very, very cool way. Because rather than just having like a high initiative score, you get a chance to break the rules for turn orders for stuff, which I think is pretty awesome.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, get to break the rules, and there's that element of choice and thought that has to go into that choice.
Yeah.
Right? Especially, again, like if you have multiple people, it could also be a situation of one going after one character versus a different one. Could be there could be more value to going over one than the other, right? So I have to make that choice of what am I gaining or losing depending on when I go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And Jeff, what about you?
I don't know. You just tell me when we're making characters, and
I have to come up with what setting we're going to play in. And Dave, how about you? You were the one that was actually Dave. We have Dave to thank for playing Draw Steel again, because he mentioned that the game's been on his mind the past couple of days.
Yeah, like since our session on Friday, I was thinking about this, and it's been. I might just have to go buy the book. I noticed on their website they've got a bunch of resources like in errata, but I'm like, still, I physically want to have a copy, and for me, that's also a way of contributing to the good game designers so that they can continue to make more games.
Yeah.
So it's just
the games. The books themselves are gorgeous as well. Like they're equal to any other publisher, like incredible binding, nice colors. Do you own any of the MCDM books? Like the what is it? The monster book is Flea Mortals. No. Yeah, so they're incredible, great, like easily equal to anything put out by any major publisher.
Oh yeah.
So
I've been using. This has really become my. I don't even think I've opened my actual
monster manual
in a while. So
great.
This would be cool, but I'm gonna have to wait on pulling the trigger on this one. I love the products, but boy, I don't like those customs.
Yeah, the customs are pretty crazy.
Yeah, there we go. Hey, honey, can you put this on my Christmas list?
Yeah.
All right. Any closing thoughts on Draw Steel, guys? Other than yes, obviously we're going to have to make characters in this very soon.
That's it.
Yeah. Let's do it sometime.
Done. All right. Then for those listening at home, thank you so much for joining us. I apologize for the wrong thumbnail again. I am sorry for. I'll fix that, and I'll fix what playlist is going on and whatnot as soon as we get offline. As is always the case, if you have any comments, questions, or concerns regarding the game we're playing or whatnot, I think I've got a link in the description. Actually, if I fucked up the display, then I don't. But I will, not during the stream, but afterwards, I will fix it. I think there's a link to MCDM. They have, I can't remember what the cost is for their quick start, but there's a quick start they've got called like Delian Tomb that is not you can get in PDF for relatively cheap, and it has all the characters and has some stuff. So if you want to give the game a try for yourself, they don't have a free quick start, but they do have a cheap way to get into the game and get playing right away. In addition, if you have any comments or questions, you can leave a comment in the comment section down below. There's a link to the Dungeon Musings Discord in the description of the video as well. We have channels that are dedicated to many of the games we run on the channel, as well as things like GM discussion, virtual tabletop chat. There's a terrific, helpful, knowledgeable, and friendly community over there. You're more than welcome to join us. There's also a link down below to our friends at Noble Knight Games. Noble Knight Games is the preeminent unionized retailer of hard-to-find and out-of-print RPGs in North America. Not only do they have an incredible selection of new role-playing games, board games, and card games, they have an unmatched selection of hard-to-find and out-of-print RPGs. Dave, do you happen to have Mongoose Conan at hand?
I do, somewhere. Is this it here? The leather-bound one I can barely reach?
No, that's a 2D20.
Oh, that's a 2D20.
Yeah. The Mongoose one is the Atlantean edition one, I think.
Oh, that's up on the top, isn't it?
Maroon Spine?
I don't think I do, actually.
It was one of the ones you got for... Remember when I had all those extras?
This bad boy?
I think so. Does it say Conan, the role-playing game?
MGP?
Yes, that is the one.
Yeah.
Well, it is under something right now.
Yeah, it's underneath the figurine.
So if they don't have something in stock, you can put it on a want list, and they will send you an email when it comes in. And if you make a purchase of $10 or more through the website, be sure to enter the code MUSER10. It'll save you 10% on any purchase of $10 or more through the website. That is going to be good until the end of 2025. This week, though, they have their winter sale, so there will be discounts on a bunch of other products. The discount code doesn't stack with that, but you can after this week's sale, use that discount code. It'll change as of January 1st, 2025. Well, look at that. There you go. So that is something you could pick up. And the reason I got that is because we've just determined that that's going to be our game we're using for the holiday campaign this year. So the last week of 2025, we'll be playing some Conan using the Conan Mongoose game. So I appreciate you dragging that out, Dave. But that is an example of something you can get through them. The last thing I will say is a huge thank you to our stalwart players for this evening. So Dave, Andrew, Jeffrey, thank you so much for playing tonight, guys. And again, I apologize to those who are listening to us on the stream. If you're watching this afterwards, you will never know. But for those who are watching the stream, I do apologize for the false advertising with the thumbnail. I will correct that as soon as we get off. But we'll be back in the night below, continuing the countdown to session 250. In 1 week's time. But until then, we hope that we gave you an hour or so to take your mind off the troubles of our world and think about the troubles that these heroes are finding as they are simply trying to fulfill their task, which is that HOHGARR must die. And until we see you again, stay safe, stay healthy, and happy gaming.
See ya.